Okay. How to install a VMware vSphere? I have a world one is there, so that is 6.5. So you can download directly from here. Okay, VMware site you can download, and but you need a um, thing. Okay, otherwise you can search in a Google to find out from any third party tools or anything like this. Okay, okay, wait. This is a part. So I'm creating a virtual machine first of all. So see guys, so already explained. So I will go to one by one step. Typical, um, later select a VMware ESXi, and 6.5 I have. So 6.0, not 6.0. It is 6.5. So 6.x. This is 6.x. Okay. Next name you have to give properly. So I'm giving easy name. I put a 6.5 1. Okay. Remaining you can reduce it. So why we need a more space thing. Okay, name is okay. Any server name, and for this one, browse and document. So H drive. I'm copying everything into this H drive. So this is a folder will be created. Next, store. I put a 140 GB. 40 GB is enough. 140 GB is for other purposes. Customize hardware. 4 GB compulsory. Minimum 4 GB. Minimum 4 GB. Otherwise you can't do anything. 4 GB. It won't install also. Okay. It won't install if you are putting less than 4 GB. It won't accept. Okay, number of processor 2, core 2. This is also compulsory, new version, right? So compulsory. New means last after 6 compulsory. First check mark should be there, compulsory. That is also use ISO image file. So this is my image file. Open network adapter vmnet 0 because I want to access through network. Okay, that's it. Close it, finish it. Sometimes it install very fast, sometimes very slow. So edit virtual machine options, advanced. Make sure UEFI is selected, and then this is selected. If it is in BIOS, also no problem, but it's supported by UEFI features. Okay. So synchronize guest time, check mark, and 4 GB and R. If you have a 16 GB physical RAM, you can put this one as a 8 GB also, no problem. People who are having a 4 GB laptop RAM candidates, they can't do this one. Better to go for Proximus. One important thing we forget here, what is that? Huh? It is fine here. Okay, so we have to add a 3 lines compulsory. Otherwise, virtualization won't support. It install, but it is treat like a virtualization kind of stuff. So I have to copy and paste where here only. So this is the one I created currently. Open with Notepad. What happening to these things? Okay, I'm pasting this one. Maybe you can try like a hypervisor. V1 is equal to false. Also, you can add it because two processors we taken, right? You can add extra also if you want. Otherwise, also leave it, no problem. Okay. Otherwise, also no problem. Leave it. Maybe because of this one also, we may get a problem also. Better three lines only. Don't put this line. Just I'm trying here. Uh, what happens? You see. So otherwise, when we will learn, right? This is the thing. Close, close. Now three lines also added. I'm powering on the workstation. It throw error. If it has error, it will throw error in starting.
Sir, you're not audible.
What happened? Unable to see or what?
You were not audible, but now you are.
Okay, 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 okay. I added a extra line, right? Because of that line, if any hardware related problems come, it throw error starting only. When you start a virtual machine, it will throw errors only. So it is now loading all the OS thing. It is very small image only. If anybody want to do it, I will try to share it. But make sure that minimum 8 GB physical RAM is required. Got it? Yeah, made it like mm, it will take in background. It will take time. Where it is? Okay, this is 6.5. You can, if you like, you can actually search and you can work on it. Yeah, upload. No problem. But if you don't need, like, you have a 4 GB RAM, better not to download now. Okay. Okay. So this is the one screen it is showing. So it is going on. So it will ask the questions to do it. It's going on. If I do in my desktop, I can do very fast. Let it go on. What will happen? Something happened. Continue. Enter. One second. F11. F11 to accept. Now it is showing my 140 GB hard disk. Enter to continue. I can't do anything. Okay. US default. Password. This is root password. I put password always admin at the rate 123. So enter. Password is match. Enter. Installation is very easy. Why? Because it will tell you have to accept it. So you don't have a choice. If you got error, then only problem. Okay, so it is asking for install uh, in the disk, right? Yes, F11 install. Now it is installing. Last time I tried to show this one installation to our our batch. What happened? It is stopped at middle enders, it is there only, so it is not completing. Like 2 3 times we tried, we completed successful. This time we will see. This time, if it is not installing, so I don't try 2 3 times. I will leave it. Otherwise, I will try. I will show you the existing missions only. Okay, already one mission is there already. So existing. So it is up to 27. So meanwhile, we'll do other things. So smallest one and it's taking a lot of time. You can use the Proximox also. Proximox, you don't require more um, GB RAM. Like you can use 2 GB RAM also for machine. Same type of access only, just little bit environment different, but while accessing technologies are same. You know why this server virtualization or desktop virtualization? Simple to understand, guys. If you put a one question yourself, like you anybody ask or maybe you got a doubt, like why we need a virtualization. Very simple. This is my physical machine, for example, and when we start our class, I use first we learn Linux. After networking, we learn Linux only. Now, actual machine is Windows 10. Okay, single core processor. So this is Linux virtual machine I created in a VMware. Okay, now I connected with a putty and I'm accessing, right. This Linux we used practice. Okay, and after 2 3 topics means Windows 10 and server completed, again I use same Linux only, same virtual machine only, and I connected and I started using. Good, right? So next, and I created another virtual machine that is also Linux, but I'm not using it. I will want to use for a Linux to Linux practical is required. That is also I'm waiting. That is called another Linux I installed. Next, next is a Windows 10. Installed Windows 10. Next, I created another virtual machine. Maybe I can't able to run all virtual machines together, but as per my capacity, I can run virtual machines as per my capacity and requirement only, right? So this is server 2019. And morning practical I showed one more. What is that? Which server it is? 2003 server. If in case, think, I want to show you all these machines without virtualization. Or I want to work with all these machines without a virtualization. I want to access all these machines without a virtualization. So what will happen? I have to buy for my laptop one system and one, two, three, four, five. Up to now, at least 4 to 5 PCs I have to purchase it. 4 to 5 PCs I have to purchase it and install a camera connected to laptop. I will show the practical and the system camera will record it and presented you, because Linux this on-screen kind of stuff, the sharing desktop sharing things may not work. We don't know that one how it is works also. Okay, so Windows servers won't work. Servers won't cooperate properly with public communications, right? So we are doing a practical without having any physical extra physical machines help. We can doing this one. Why? Because of virtualization. So the cost I invest on this buying a separate virtual machines, the cost also will be reduced here. Okay, and it is single window type. Means I need to switch to one to another server. Simply I can able to show from here. Okay, that is the main advantage of virtualization. Yeah. Very good, guys. It is struck at 27. So what to do? Go through this PPT. Okay, go through this PPT. Um, each virtualization, try to read once at least. Read once at least. Okay. Next, we are also giving what is the cloud services, benefits of cloud. This is one question itself. Three questions will be covered in single slide. Okay, three questions are there. Remaining, if you like, you can go once. Otherwise, you can leave it. No problem. I don't mind about it. Okay, only one PPT I shared it to you, so you can try. Resume. Wait. Now it is won't take much time. It is very lightweight things. So it has its own kernel. Earlier days it used Linux based kernel. Later it is written its own kernel. Okay, VMware has its own kernel. Earlier days of VMware uses Linux based kernel versions. Now it is asking for remove the installation media before rebooting. Reboot start using what is this? So okay, enter. No problem. It let it reboot. It will take time. I don't know. So let it reboot. Is it coming? Okay, still loading. Last batch, last year batch. So that time for teaching mainly, one reason is for teaching purpose. I purchased desktop with i3 processor but 16 GB RAM, and I showed all practical. You can see last batch virtualization related things. Guys, what is the IP address? Look at that one. So I thought it won't work. That's fine. So this is the IP address. Download tools to manage this host from. This is the tools. HTTP colon slash slash 192.168.2.112. Okay. This is the IPv6 static. Okay. So 192.168.112. So I have to write down that one. So where is this? Next. This is a only window, main window. 4 GB memory, 2x processor like this. Oh, okay. F12 for shutdown and restart. F2 for customize system view logs, right? So if I want to change any settings, so then I can go to F2. So I'm going to F2. It is asking for a username and password. Okay, so username is root only. I didn't create any other account. See, this is a configuration of password. Network address. So luckily we got a network address, but we don't have any host name for this one. So we have to assign a host name for a just if you have a name kind of stuff. We use IP address for access. Test management network, restore options, keyboard option, troubleshooting, system logs. If you want to see something is happened, you can go to the system logs. View support information and reset configuration information. Okay. So if you want to log in with SSH, also you can able to log in. Already it is created that one. Okay, this is the management you can able to do it. So main important management is network management, user name, this kind of stuff. Main important is network management only. Okay, so you want to exit from the window, so then you can exit. Escape for logout, enter for more. Okay, I am put a escape. So I'm log out. So this is the screen. Okay, so this much only we can able to see on the screen. No voice, nothing is there. Okay, now minimize. Problem with this one is we can only use with IE. IE means Microsoft one only it work. It won't work with web browsers like this. We can open here also. It will connect and it may not connect also. Worst thing is this is connect, but okay, automatically it is going to HTTPS advanced. So back to this one. This will work because of the certification thing, encryption part. See, can you see this is login screen? So root and what is the password? Admin at the rate 123. So I'm trying to open in a Google Chrome because of the backend supporting tools are not there. So that's why it is unable to open it. Okay, like this. It will be disconnect automatically. Okay, so because of that VMware client things I didn't install, maybe possible this will support direct tool is there, so it will support. So HTTP. Okay, now it is again showing advanced, continue, continue, advanced, continue, unsafe mode. Okay, login, root, admin at the rate 123. So IE is removed, IE is there, all the other parts of removed. But still it is showing a unexpected exception handling. Why it is showing like that? V square and Chrome plugin. Maybe these plugins or maybe other things. So why we got a problem also we don't know. Close. Reload means again disconnected. If you log in again, it will show that one. So otherwise I have to log in with IE. So from symptoms. One second. How to solve the problem with the problem? Extensions. Extensions. In that one, I put a vSphere. No such. VMware. No such found. Waste films. Internet Explorer. See, you need a patience and outcome. We know set is not secure. Okay. Against not there any nothing. It is lost the connection. Extensions. Search for an extension VMware. Not showing anything. It's there. Yeah, it is working in here. The old browser supporting happily. The new great browsers are not supporting. So this is guys. This is your ESXi. So where is this actual machine is here, but I can't do anything with this one. Only thing is see the networking all kind of stuff only. But actually we can able to create a virtual machine from here. Okay. So you can see CPU, memory, storage. Okay, how much storage left? Memory, this one. If you have a SAN, NAS kind of stuff, you can also add it. Like this is the storage. Currently, one storage only there. If you want to add anything, like you want to add a iSCSI things, okay, like this you can add a devices. Okay, like this we can do it. If you have NICs, physical NICs, I have only one physical NIC. This is virtual switches. Okay, like this you can able to manage. You can able to create a virtual machine from here. If you want to create, you can create from here. What are you क्या कर रहे हो? नो तो कुछ भी ना करना मैं करता हूँ उनसे अब छोड़ दो Okay, two CPUs, 4 GB, like this. This is default DNS. Everything we are getting here. Manage. It is very slow and auto start, swap, date and time, hardware. So what are the hardware devices you have and what are you added? How to manage? How to sum up? This is the license related information. Okay, license. So assign a license also there. Like you can, if you have any keys for license, then you can assign it. Okay, this is will work up to June 20th. Okay, it is trial versions, demo versions. So if you add a license, it will work for longer time. Packages, what kind of packages you want to install in this one? Okay, so install updates, what packages are available, then you can do it. This is users. If you want to add a users, roles, what kind of roles, like administrator role, read only role, view role, okay, access role, like this. Okay, so this is a virtual machines section. So if you want to this is very small. For you it is showing very less window size. Okay, create a virtual machine or a register virtual machine means you can register existing virtual machines. Create a new virtual machine. So you can see a create a new virtual machine. Deploy a virtual machine from OEF or OVA. It is means already virtual machine compressed version. Virtual machine we can convert into OEF and OVA format. So then you can forward that virtual machine. Like you can put that virtual machine in a single file, archiving the virtual machine type. Virtual machine having different files, but you keep everything into single file, like that. You can export virtual machine and import virtual machine. Okay, so register existing virtual machine. Already running virtual machine is there, like yeah, no one is using, like you can register for that one. Create a virtual machine. Next, important thing about virtual machine is you need a operating system, right? So if you want, which one you want to install, that operating system is required, right? Voice is required, image, then only we can able to install, or you can install with a, we can install by what we can say uh, with remote deployments we can able to do it. Okay, but currently we don't have any images here. So I want to go to data store, browse, create a directory for OS images. This is I'm creating a thing. So inside I will put a any data inside. Okay, so create a directory, separate directory I'm creating. So inside of this one I can put a OS upload also. Okay, uh, just I need a very small OS. Actually I have a earlier days I have a very small OSs, like a tiny OSs. So this is also good. Actually it is also small one. Puppy OS, this is also very small one. Puppy, like this, these are also very small OSs. Okay, this is a OVA, like you want to export OVA type, you can able to see it. Where is this? Here it is. Where it is? Here it is. All are workers. So minimize this awkward. um, okay, so it's almost 1 GB. I'm moving to this one. Okay. Where it is? Upload. Okay, I'm uploading. It will take lot of time for uploading also. Okay, so you can close it while upload also, no problem. You can store. If you see where it is on process. It's going on. You can see data. Okay, so let it do in a background. Okay, I want to show you the virtual machine, how to create a virtual machine first of all. So creating virtual machine, OEF, I've shown OEVA, tiny OVA like that. Okay, so you have to put it in a one storage, then we can able to access. Create a new virtual machine. Next, because we need images or anything for that one. Linux, and Linux, what we are doing, CentOS 7. Okay, so I put my VM Linux one. Okay, what I put a name VM Linux one, virtual machine Linux one. Next. So where you want to store? Actually, I don't have any SCSI storage, NAS, SAN storages are not there. So I'm storing in my existing storage part only. Then it is asking for customize settings. Okay, there is something is there. We don't mind about what it is. Hard disk is required, right? So how much RAM you want to assign? Okay, how much RAM you want to assign? CPU, one CPU, and RAM I want to assign 512 is enough. 512 MB. You can assign in GBs also. 512 is enough. Okay, and a hard disk is required. Minimum requirement of hard disk is 20 GB is enough. I don't do any all the other things also. Okay, SCSI controller, right, all are not required. So yeah, we have to insert the so you have to select data store iOS image. And why I'm getting like this? Close. And this is the storage. I think it is not at completely done. It is going on. Okay, once it is completed, then only we can able to do it. So currently I have selected this one. Okay, data storage connected, video specific settings, auto detector settings, something is given. That's it. What kind of video display you want it, like that. Next. So it is showing all the details. Provision type no or something it is showing. So you have to read all the things, you will understand. Finish. So okay, machine is ready. Machine is ready. That's it. But you can't do anything with this machine now because of the background thing will be completed, not yet started. So that's why it is not occupying any place. Okay. Like you want to change your VMware tools not yet installed action. Like you want to do it, you can do it. Like power on, guest voice, install VMware tools, snapshots. You want to take console. You want to download a console, like VMRC, some console it is showing. And also we can access with our VMware application also, but it will come may confuse between this machine that machine. But we can't power on now. Why? Because of it's not yet uploaded, completely not uploaded. Okay, so this is, see, machine is created here. It is, you can see like this. Yeah, it's about to complete. Take another 5-10 minutes. Okay, 6:21. So guys, tomorrow again I will tell tomorrow 10 o'clock is a class. Everybody should join by 10:15, 10:30. 10:30 anyway I will start. So don't late. Weather is also not at all good. No. Okay. Files in the thing here. See, VMDK, VMX file, VMSD file. Actually, what is the file size of minimal? 996. It's a very big file. You have to take a very small file for practice. Like this. This is a better option. Actually, 6.3 live. We are about to close. It will take time. Just I am uploading from my physical machine to that virtual machine through this portal. Okay. It's taking a lot of time. Just my server monitoring. Manage host. People who want to learn, so they can do by themselves once you understand how to create a virtual machine. It is completed, not completed. 1 second, I will check it once. Not this one, not this one, this one. This calculation is different and the original calculations are different, right? Yeah, 973, exactly 973. Image is uploaded. You can go to your virtual machine. This is virtual machine. Power on the virtual machine. Now machine is on. Okay. and machine is on or not, maybe it is on. This is a console. Okay, power on, power off, suspend, restart, edit, refresh, action, monitor, console. I'm going to console. Open browser console, new window, open console in tab, launch remote console or a download VMRC. So what is this download VMRC? We'll see. Yeah, we have to. What is that download VMRC? Is it a tool or what? It is a kind of application. It's a remote console. But VMware is the worst. Now, small accessing tools also there are restricting. You can access with the VMware player also, but no problem, no problem. So I will try to finish this task. Console, browser. So for us, it is for understanding is better option. Can you see this? छोड़ दो मैं मॉपस्टिक लगा था. Okay, so it is my work running. Okay, so we don't know how much time it will take, but currently it is running. So guys, here it is a very simplest thing. Where is my paintbrush? Think separately. Here, this is my DSXi machine, right? 6.5 machine. Here I created a virtual machine, but to create a virtual machine, I use a web browser. So using a web browser in a separate machine, not inside of this machine, right? So I use a web browser. Okay, so then I created a VM here by connecting to it. I created a virtual machine. Now this is installation going on. VM is here. I am looking at VM from here, accessing VM from here. But VM is actually in this PC. This is the first step to virtualization. Okay, okay, very good. It is not moving at all. Not above the line. Okay, minimal local resources. Okay, so network enable. Hmm. See how many virtual machines running. Actually, our VMware workstation itself, it is a virtual machine. Itself, it's a virtual machine, and inside I'm creating another virtual machine. So understand why we added three lines. That is the one. Installation done. So I'm not interested to put all partition kind of stuff. Automatically let install automatically kind of stuff. Okay. Um, Begin installation. Root password. This is admin at the rate 123, admin at the rate 123, done. I put a VM student one. Password is also same thing, VM student. Okay, so this is how we can able to install. So I'm installing a small minimal virtual machine in my vSphere So this is how environment is look like. This one organization environment is look like, guys. Okay. So luckily everything is work. Little bit late, but it is everything is worked. Last batch time I struggle a lot to show the things. Guys, are you satisfied to see the screen? This is machine. You can't do anything in your server. You have to access remotely. Everything you manage through remotely means normal desktop or within a domain or outside of a domain. So from browser or application, we can able to connect and manage, create a machines, manage the other things. Okay, once machine is created, for example, some user required that machine access, give the SSH access, telnet access, RDP access like that. Okay, that's it. I'm closing now. So because it's already too much time. How many people are sleeping also in front of? Otherwise, you can, if you want, you can wait to complete and access kind of stuff. I let complete the installation, of course. So this is how we can able to deal with this one. Okay. Already I shared that link to you. Okay. So this is the link already I shared. If you want, you can download it and you can try. But important thing is minimum 8 GB RAM is required. Then you can allocate 4 GB RAM for this one. If you have 8 GB RAM, you can create only single 4 GB virtual machine. SX installation, you can do it. If you are unable to do this one, no problem, guys. Understand the concept. To understanding concept only, I created this thing. Okay, for understanding. I can tell what is this is this one. I can tell very easily, but I don't try it. So if I get a chance, I will. If you see how it is look like in our environment, uh, in our hand, and our hand, how much we can able to manage. So I will try. Okay. So to show that one, how we are doing. See, this is a virtual machine. Okay, this is a virtual machine, and background is a management. I can close it also, no problem. Just I closed it because it's a only viewing purpose only. In reality, it is viewing purpose only. Okay, just like a monitor, just like a monitor. If you disconnect a monitor, does not mean process is not going, right? So it's just like a monitor. Okay, if you want to view again, so like you can view again. So I clicked on it, so it is, I can see again. Okay, so like this. Next one is in VMware. You can go to home. You can connect to server. If you click on connect to server, give your server name, means this server IP address, username and password, and we can able to manage using normal VMware also. Okay, we can do it, but I don't want to do it again, disconnecting and all giving me headaches. So this is quite easy. We're about to complete, almost complete. 256 by 301. Okay, any doubts, please ask me. Tomorrow also will take little bit time to complete things. Okay, tomorrow morning I will try to finish main part of virtualization and cloud. Okay, tomorrow is Wednesday, Thursday, so Friday I'll start DevOps because that is also very important. Cloud DevOps, Python. Three more topics are very important topic. Tomorrow, once I completed morning this virtualization kind of stuff, because Hyper-V tomorrow I will show you Hyper-V installation in server. So once I done, I will show you different type of virtual hard disk, virtual switches. Um, what is the generation one, generation two? What is the other things in Hyper-V? Okay, Hyper-V importance. How to access remotely if possible. I will show you that one. Okay. Still, it is rotating. Okay. So you install a, you take in a server, you install a SXS server in that one, completed. And now it is a separate server. Don't think it is in Windows 10. So forget about it. It's a separate server. Second one, how to access that server, because you can't do anything in a server because it's a pure hypervisor. You don't get any interface to create a virtual machines. Now I want to create a virtual machine from my PC in the server. So what I do, I open a browser, I put IP address, I give a username and password. So I connected to server. So I connected to server like this. So I connected to server. So it is a single host only I have. So only this is currently a server. Okay. I can manage their network. I can look at their network. I can create users. I can manage the users, administrator logins, view logins, health status. Like this, you can see the CPU is 2 gigahertz free out of total capacity 5.2. Memory, so 4 GB RAM and used is 1.88. And storage, so I can manage my resources from here. I can create a virtual machines from here. I can view the virtual machines from here. But actual virtual machine is created in where it is virtual machine created. Virtual machine created in server, not in my PC. Okay, this is a virtual machine is created and running in the server, not in my PC. But I can able to create it, manage it, and do it. So to show you that environment, I created this one. And this is really need patience. I said no, not your patience. I need my patience is required. Why? Because it's keep on going. Laptop is keep on getting heated. Memory consumption. A lot of things are there here. Okay, so that's why struggling like this. Okay, next. So hypervisor is a server virtualization related to. So hypervisor. One of the hypervisor is VMware SXI. So this is the screen how it is look like for single host. Okay, the screen is single host. And what is the use of this one? Another question. What is the use of this ESXi? I told what I done and what is the use of this ESXi. So if you want a server virtualization, this is a my data center or a server. If you want a server virtualization, so we use any of hypervisor operating system. One of the popular, most popular, not one of the popular, it is most popular using one is VMware vSphere. Okay, so how to create a virtual machines in the server, like for that one we created. Okay, so it is a centralized one. For example, I created a virtual machine in my PCs. I created a lot of virtual machines in my PC. It stays in my PC only, it consuming my PC resources only. But here it is a independent, it is a centralized server. It is a server centrally connected. Any admin can able to connect it to the server and create or manage the virtual machines. Okay, and because of the hypervisor we install in the server consumes very less resources, consumes very less resources. Okay, we can create multiple virtual machines in the PC. In my physical PC, in my laptop, I can't create multiple. I can create multiple virtual machines, but I cannot run it. I cannot read it because this capacity is less, but server capacity is more. So we can create multiple virtual machines with different capacities, different operating systems. We can able to create, run, and access. So that is a server virtualization. Central server having a virtual machines. Okay, so again, where we are there, central server having a virtual machines. We can able to connect, create, access the virtual machines. That's why we are using hypervisor. Any hypervisor. Okay, guys, that's it. Let it install. So it is already too much time